Hello, it is Friday, October 17th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Friday crossword, which means we're going to be solving the first of two themeless puzzles of the week, possibly punny and misdirecting themeless crossword. That's often how it goes on Friday. And today's possibly themeless and, definitely themeless, possibly punny edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Kathleen Quinn, Quartidiophile, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. Their generous support, of course, sustains this channel, keeps it going, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to them and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do that, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos available to patrons, as well as currently the call for questions for this month's patron Q&A video. So if you have a question for me, you can put it in the comments of that post, and I will answer it on video soon enough. There's also the ongoing Boswords Fall Themeless League series, and videos will be going up there for weeks and weeks to come. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon, and let's get on to... that's it. Let's get on to today's crossword. All right, this is a construction by Karen Steinberg, who's constructed around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Friday themeless edition, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. Let's start solving. What a comment might be made in. What a comment might be made in. Might be made in jest, maybe? Trying to think of how you could say it would be made in something. I don't know if that's right. Oh, it is. Historic Emile Zola letter of 1898. This is Jack Hughes. This is Jack Hughes. This is the letter Emile Zola wrote in defense of Dreyfus in France's infamous Dreyfus affair. Just absolutely fascinating and bizarre historical and very consequential incident of history. Pulitzer winning historian and journalist Applebaum. This is Anne Applebaum, the historian and journalist. And improved would be enhanced, maybe? Meaty dog treats in a blanket. There's something called sausages. That's a dog treat, isn't it? What is that? I've heard the word. What does that consist of? I don't know. Let's see. Mental image for short, EEG. Yeah. What is that? Electroencephalogram. It's like a brain scan, essentially. British singer with the top 10 albums, Crash and Brat. Brat. Yes, this is that thing that was everywhere for Brat Summer. It's Charlie. Is it Charlie XC? I'm not 100% certain about that. Condition of discretion. More seductive. Something or something-ier. We'll come back to that. Let's look at this. Less prolix. If you're less prolix, you're using, less flowery language. You're terser. So sign of healing would be a scar. Not fixed as a stone would be unset, like a stone isn't set in a setting on a ring or something. Court call. So on a tennis court, you could have a let. I don't know. Is it a referee? Do they call it a referee? Could call let. Sets in motion. One sets something in motion, one causes it. Customizable Nintendo avatars are Mii's, M-I-I, sort of mimicking the spelling of the console, the Wii, W-I-I. Plant often confused with algae. Is it moss? I guess that would make sense, that those would get confused. I'm not sure if that's right, though. Mac platform rename. Oh, no, this is wrong. Oh, it's Charlie XCX, isn't it? That's right. So Charlie must be spelled without the E, because the Mac platform renamed in 2016 is OS X or OS 10. I forget which which way you're supposed to describe it, because it was I guess it was renamed Mac OS, which is what it is now. So that makes sense. Okay. So understanding response. I see. You literally understand. Condition of discretion. I see would be secrecy. So you're being discreet through secrecy. And then more seductive is sexier. There we go. Probably could have thought of that if I'd considered it for a moment longer, but we got there with the crosses. Sake, for one, is a rice wine. Handles beautifully in slang. Controls, that's not right. Oh, in slang. I don't know. I'm not sure. Drinking game with projectiles. Beer pong? Beer something? Beer with projectiles. I'm not sure. New service member. A recruit. Yeah, new, for instance, in the military, new recruit. Bills worth 100 buckaroos. Benjamin Franklin, $100 bills, Benjamin Franklin's. Fun size, so to speak, would be tiny, like a fun sized candy bar is tiny. British singer with the, oh, here's another one of these. British, is this, no, I was going to say, is this a theme, but it's Friday. British singer with the hits R.I.P. and Radioactive. I'm not sure, to be honest. First releases, debuts. Oh, Rita Ora, it must be. Okay, there we go. Lab liquids are sera, plural of serum, and showed embarrassment, say. Turned red. Yeah, there we go. Hoped for scenario would be the best case, I suppose. Yeah, that seems correct. Longtime Nestle candy brands. Oh, I didn't know this was Nestle, but I'm not even sure I've ever had these. But Snow Caps is a candy brand of some sort. Can't exactly think what they are, but I definitely recognize the name and spelling. Pet gear often eschewed in favor of someone's lap. Cat something? Cat bed? They'd rather sleep on your lap? 19 to get that body heat, I guess. 1992 Whoopi Goldberg comedy. Oh, Sister Act, where she plays she sort of goes in. I forget what the reason for this is, but she ends up going into hiding in a convent. Capital that's home to the oldest university in the Western U.S. 1842. Capital. I should probably be able to figure this out, but I'm not sure. Habituate. To inure yourself to something, to habituate yourself to it, that seems plausible. Portmanteau for evidence based solely on personal accounts. Anecdata, I guess. It's sort of anecdotal data. It's a portmanteau of those words. Okay, capital, is it Salem? Lunar month. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, this must be. Yes, to wipe something would be to erase it, and then upper house of the French Parliament would be the Sénat, the Senate in French. And then if you ration something out, you meted it out, you distributed it. So there we go. That all works. Act of writing down whatever comes to mind in order to clear mental clutter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll recognize it when it goes in. Brand of rum mentioned in Hemingway novels. Oh, that's funny. Bacardi. And there's the what is it? The Hemingway daiquiri is a cocktail. What's the other one? There's another Hemingway associated cocktail. I can't think what it is. I had a Hemingway cocktail of some sort in the. Is it called the Hemingway bar? In the Ritz in Paris. Honestly, I think it was the most expensive cocktail I've ever had in my life. It was ridiculous. It was, I don't know, 20 something euro or whatever. Honestly, it was extremely good. And it was a, straightforward cocktail. It wasn't some sort of goofy thing with 18 like bits of smoke coming out of it or whatever. It was just a very, very well prepared drink. And it was kind of worth it just for the one-time novelty of the thing. Anyway, Max Blank, boxer nicknamed Madcap Maxi. I don't know. America for one, abbreviation. I don't know that either. Biblical locale in a Steinbeck title. Oh, Eden, sorry, East of Eden. I don't know why I blanked on that for a moment, but that's obviously the book. Blank Lingus. Aer Lingus is an Irish airline. Bleak, it's a bleak situation, would be a dire situation. Plant on a pergola would be a vine, I suppose. Okay, so, brain dump. Right, there we go. Act of writing down whatever comes to mind in order to clear mental clutter. Brain dump, that makes sense. Okay, with in Spanish would be con. Popular name of the 1958 Italian hit Nel Blu di Pinto di Blu. Popular name. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Survived, so to speak. Let's see. We've got some longer things that are partially filled in. Handles beautifully in slang. Oh, I don't know. Cruises? Like a car handles beautifully? I'm not sure. Stalk. Stem? Oh, crushes. Like if you handled that beautifully. You crushed it. I think that might be what we're looking for there. Max, yeah, not sure. America for one, not sure. Taking out the trash and others are chores. Oh, Captain, right, I see. One example of this would be Captain America. So America for one, America for example. It's an example of a captain. Okay, there we go. So Max Baer, probably, Baer maybe. One managing online content, a moderator? No. Some sort of editor, web editor? The craft, in quotation marks. Interesting. I don't know what that's doing exactly. Amazon smart speakers. Right. Okay. I've encountered this enough in the crossword to have, I think, internalized that Amazon smart speakers are called Echoes. So I think that probably is web editor. Some suitors are beaux, like boyfriends. So I think this is web editors. The craft, I don't know what that is. Beer darts, that's the drinking game with projectiles. Beer darts. And drink that comes with free refills would be ice water. There we go. Word with easy or high would be easy chair or high chair. Matter would be, does it matter? Does it count? Wicca is the craft. Like, Wicca, sort of witchcraft. So insufferable, yeah, and insufferable sorts are asses. There we go. Okay, so that's all fine. A stalk of a plant, for instance, is a stem. Event typically occurring in one's late 40s or early 50s. Menopause. Yeah, there we go, in women. And then corn blank snack misnomer. Corn snack misnomer. What does that mean? I don't know. DC figure since 1938. Superman? Corn. Oh, corn nut. Right, I guess, yeah, it's not an actual nut. It's just a corn kernel that is, has been very hard. Certain unit of detergent. I don't know. Arizona tribe with matrilineal clans. The Hopi. Stop the presses would be hold it or hold up. I'm not sure which. Golfer Aoki. Oh. Is it Isai? No. Esau? I can't remember. We'll have to. I think it might be ISAU, but let's see what this is. Gravitate. To gravitate towards something would be to tend in that direction. So I think that's right. So yeah, I think it's, or maybe it's Isai with an I. Certain unit of detergent. I don't know. So if you survived, so to speak, you coped with the situation. Popular name, Volare? I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, it is Volare. Okay, maybe I'd recognize the song if I heard it, but I'm not sure offhand. But anyway, this will be a Tide Pod, which was, I don't know, the subject of a whole bizarre fad/panic a few years ago. So Tide Pod and then Isao, okay, ISAO is the name here, the golfer. And then that's it. Okay, that felt like a reasonably solvable Friday crossword. And we had two British singers with, in one case, top 10 albums, and in one case, just 2 hit songs. And that wasn't a theme, obviously, but it was obviously intentional. And there we have it. That was a Friday puzzle. All sorts of things in this one. Not hugely punny, not the punniest Friday. We had a few of those. Mental image, so to speak, being EEG. That's good. That's clever. But yeah, not a huge number. So I think, a fairly straightforward Friday puzzle. And but let me know how you fared with it. I mean, I guess this is one that has, all sorts of specific bits of subject matter, like, the British singers, and then we've got the Dreyfus Affair, we've got Anne Applebaum, quite a few names of songs, names of people. Here's the 1958 Italian hit, the film Sister Act. Anyway, let me know how you fared with this one in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which is linked in the description field, a nice friendly chat community. And I'll be back tomorrow to solve a Saturday crossword, what may well be the toughest puzzle of the week. Join me and find out. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.